the miracles Liam Howlett is in the sentiment to disclose secrets. For a begin, the gang's fruitful Firestarter live video came on by Crash, the piece of music manufacturer and lyricist reveals. Following he binned the live video, how was designed to escort the path. We've perhaps deserted off 4 persons, or 5 completed videos, Howlett confides. This guy completed the live video for Firestarter and I fair despised it and mind it wasn't nice quite for the chant. In the unique Keef was in a direct coat and had the dribble healthy, it was fair crap. It price love £100,000 but I fair put it in the granary. Lot to the horror of the gang's sticker, XL recordings, one assumes, taking into account all how period and cash consumable survey and edit the live video for it all to go downward the leak. Liam says he done a few telephone call, yet, and got CEO Walter Harsh on executive board, possessing treated in him previous. Videos price a lot more than cash in such days and I believe we just had £20,000 leftward, so I requested Walter if he could assist us of this cause why the live video was dark and whites was since we couldn't pay for color, he adds. Possessing the threatening-looking Keith Silicon execute in a abandoned London subterranean tube in whatever but dark and white seems inconceivable currently, but Liam promises it wasn't a deliberate judgment. The is how these things occur in our gang, they're really inadvertent. No of it is before conceived or fictitious in any path. We go in the stream of which feels nice and which feels actual. Following a 4-person's day fire for the unique, the new live video was shooting in one date, we all moaned, everyone was whinging we're go get asbestos poison of the tube, of creature downward down their sweaty love mad, but the outcome is large. He's one of the big videos always. Luckily, the 47-year-old didn't get his way above the contentious and innovative taste my bastard up live video. He admits to declining out in the live video's Swedish CEO Jonas Åkerlund since he didn't love it. I saw it up it had any of the effects on it, it was fair a guy, or a lady, as it happens, walk about in the chamber, and it didn't include any of the besotted out effects on it still, yet while I saw it in the late, I was love, the is wonderful. The miracle are behind in their 7 workshop scrapbook, no tourists, that relies hard, several may say too hard, on the team's old audio. To hear to the scrapbook brings a convenience and knowledge, maybe a odd accomplishment for the abrasion electric sounds the gang are famous to. We're not a retro style gang, we don't wish to always be retro style, Howlett insists. Songs include a coolness on them. Although I've utilized how previous delirious audio rather a beat, he's yet cooked to the forcible beats of order currently. It fair makes me ill while bands leap on the newest mania and they do everything the newest item is currently. We're not a gang how are confused of our cradle, he continues. We own how audio, we created it. We're not concerned in reinventing ourselves, since we're lucky in ourselves, we don't requirement for. The team, that at first founded in the 1990s subterranean delirious stage, utilized a quantity of visitor vocalists on early tracks artists to include great length their sounding to Miracle Accounting Records band of Liam Gallagher to Juliette Lewis, but Howlett says he hasn't the slightest intent of work in some producers or DJs thou don't put Gordon Ramsay in a cuisine in Jamie Oliver, do thou? He's fair meaningless. They'd fair get in my way, and don't get in my path, he warns severely. I believe while thou got the manufacturer, how manufacturer, 2 vocalists and a raper it fair looks love he's fair for cash. It annoys the Hades out of me, and I'll never halt creature irritated on it. He's love a loading of poor artists put along to try and get one nice A, he adds. Amazingly, for a gang how has provided a resist civilization in the UK above 3 many decades, the manufacturer says the miracle is not publicly policy. We're not a policy gang, we're an escapism gang, he says. We don't always wish to stay on phase and proclaim our beliefs to human beings, I individually don't love how. We try not to mix policy in our piece of music. Howlett does, yet, go on to add how no tourists is on the present environment. He's on not receive painted in the as called visitor way. Human beings include got a bit slothful in how and they requirement to leap off the way and investigate a beat. He's very essential how human beings yet go guide and go conduct on a min, and see above down there and see which's departure at. So is down there whatever off the beaten way how is on his for-do list? Howlett, who has been marital to all holy Natalie Appleton for 16 years, goes behind in confession regime and admits to creature a large fan of terror films, relevant taking into account we're speaking on Halloween. I sense love at several spot I'm departure to be making a phonogram to one, I've fair gotta discover the order a gotta do how, he's certainly on the listing, he adds. A cooperation in his woman's gang, maybe. Amusingly quite, he's never go upwards, he says. But in the ghost of how we begun, he foliage me in one more than fragment, I'll let you in a open secret, although, he says. My woman did do the discovery vocals on Wildcat no lot human beings aware how. The Miracles scrapbook no tourists is accessible currently.